You can't teach prosperity if you haven't been broke. Not because you don't know the principles, but because you don't know the audience. You have to be able to connect with people on the level that they are. And until you do, as Ezekiel said, I sat where they sat. You cannot win anybody staying on the stage. You have to be one from among them. Whenever God gets ready to send a deliverer, he always uses one from among them. When he got ready to deliver the children of Israel from Egypt, he could not use somebody that was not kin to them. Hence, they could not be a kinsman redeemer. If they were not kin to them, they had to be one from among them. When God got ready to deliver all of humanity, he could not do it from heaven. It was much too high. He had to be manifest in the flesh, born of a woman, and be one from among them, and walk where we walk, and feel what it felt like to be us, and get tired when we get tired, and to know what it was like to be hungry. God had never been hungry. God had never been thirsty. God had never been tired. God had never gone to sleep. God had never needed rest. God could not understand anything to do with being human until he wrapped himself up in a body and became man, one from among us. And the good thing, that's right, that's a good clapping point. See, the people who are clapping already know you cannot pray to a God who cannot relate to what you are worried about. How can you pray to a God and tell him you're tired if God is going to say, what's tired? God, I'm sleepy. What's sleepy? God, I'm weary. What's weary? God, I'm sick. What's sick? God, I'm tempted. What's tempted? So the way God went back to school was to wrap himself up in the flesh, and he went to Mary's University and came out of her womb and tabernacled amongst us so that he could be touched by the feeling of our infirmity. Went through 30 years walking amongst us, 3 years of ministry, spent hours hung high, stretched wide on a cross, went into the grave so he could know what dead felt like, rose up on the third day and rose up and is seated in heavenly places so that we could have a representative in heaven who can relate. Representative, relate. Representative, relate. Representative, relate. It's a dangerous thing when you got a representative that cannot relate. Representative, relate. Representative, relate.